School of Beatbox. What's going on, people? Danny Ladway here from School of Beatbox. Listen, in this video, we're going to talk about beating the frustration of learning a new beatbox beat. How do we do that? We can do it in 3 simple steps: by slowing the rhythm down, by splitting it into sections, and by repetition. Let's get into it. Firstly, slowing the rhythm down. Now, this might feel like it's a boring way to learn beatboxing, slowing the beat down, because all you want to do is go hyper speed and blast through this cool beatbox rhythm, right? But slowing the rhythm down is going to activate your muscle memory. All we need to do is feed our muscles that rhythm and then let muscle memory do the rest of the work. So slowing the beat down is an awesome way to do this. We just need to get that rhythm in. The important thing is to make sure that we keep the rhythm in time. No matter what speed we slow it down to, just make sure the rhythm is still in time. It may seem boring, but you're gonna learn the beat, so that boredom, you'll pass that, you'll get over that in no time. Make sure you slow the rhythm down. It doesn't matter one bit if you're doing the rhythm this slow. Start slow, slowly but surely speed up that rhythm. You'll make sure you keep your timing, you'll make sure you keep your clarity. Step 2, split the rhythm into sections. Break it down into smaller bite-sized pieces that you can easily learn. Rather than thinking about the entire rhythm and hitting that frustration wall, right, which you don't want to hit, because all that's going to do is demotivate you. So you want to keep that inspiration up, that excitement up, that motivation up. Make sure you can learn every step of the way. You want to just keep on scoring every time you try and practice your beatboxing, whatever you are trying to learn. So break it down into bite-sized steps. So once you've got each of these smaller sections down, you learnt them and you feel comfortable with them, then you can start to piece them together. You might have split a rhythm into 2 sections, maybe 3 sections, maybe 4, maybe more, depending on the type of rhythm, depending on your ability, depending on where you are in your beatbox journey. It's a simple process and a simple step that you can apply to absolutely any rhythm. It's what I do to learn rhythms too. I follow these exact steps and 100% it just works. And students that I have, private students that I teach, I use this exact formula and it just works. It just works. Get over that frustration, beat that frustration. We don't want to be hitting that wall. This is how we can avoid it. So we've got slowing the beat down, slowing the rhythm down. We've got splitting it into sections. Step 3, repetition, is just going over and over and over and over that rhythm. Just keep on going over it. So you can apply that repetition to the whole beat, and you can apply that repetition to the individual smaller sections too. Does it make sense? I hope so. That repetition, again, muscle memory. That's what is gonna kick in. It's going to work for you if you follow these steps. You can apply this to any beat on the planet, whether it's basic, intermediate, advanced, or crazy. It's really something you can apply to absolutely everything, and you will learn it if you follow these steps. Okay, so about repetition and getting this into your day, so repeating a part of a beat or a whole beat and making sure that you can really do this a lot of times in a day. Try and find a moment in your day when you can kind of do this unconsciously. So you might be doing something else, I don't know, you might be doing like an admin task or something on the computer where you can kind of just repeat a certain part of a beat and just keep it going without having to think about it too much. Does that make sense? That's a really cool way to just get loads of reps in, like get loads of rounds of that beat done. The more you do it, the more times that you repeat that beat or that part of the beat, the quicker you're going to feed your muscle memory, the quicker you're going to learn that rhythm. And I promise you, the way that it works is you kind of then leave that beatboxing practice and you go and do something else. It could be an overnight thing. So you wake up the next day and bang, like that, you've just learnt the rhythm. You've got it. It feels natural. You've got it in time and it's automatic. That's the amazing thing about it. Or it could just be like you go and have your lunch, or you go and get yourself a smoothie or whatever, and then you come back and you try it again, and maybe before, you weren't quite there, and then all of a sudden you've got it. And it's through that repetition, feeding the muscle memory, putting in that work, and I promise you, it really works wonders. So you've got to try and find a way to get those reps in. Try and find a way to repeat that as many times as you can. So there are points in your day, like I beatbox a lot when I'm driving, right? I can drive with full focus on the road and be aware of everything around me, and I can also repeat certain parts of rhythms and techniques, and I kind of get a lot of practice done that way. So try and find a place and a time in your day where you can kind of beatbox unconsciously and get those reps in. Cool? If you're a beginner beatboxer, you want to improve your skills, remember to like and subscribe to this video to make sure you don't miss out on this content.